I don't know. I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh God, I can't type. Land sharks. Land sharks murdered me today.
Ah, yes. The land sharks.
I am taunting my boyfriend, and he is not very happy with it.
You're what?
Taunting my boyfriend.
Oh, haunting?
Um, taunting. T.
Oh, taunting. Got it.
Yeah.
Taunting.
No, he was thanking me, and my my question to it was poor why.
Mm.
So his response was, "That's I love you."
So, hello. Hello, everybody. I see a Joe. I see a Stealth. I see a Mandy.
I
We're all
am
here, chilling.
not threatening to be a nuisance.
Yeah, I doubt that with extreme tenacity.
I mean,
Oh, God.
me, me the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate.
While we're waiting, I've been messing around with song stuff today. Just because doing art and whatnot makes me happy. So I've been
Hmm.
trying to do more music and such. And so one of the things I was working on was that I was trying to hook my guitar up to my PC, but for some reason the one I was using, I'm using the Ibanez I got from my wife years ago. It's a
Salty? What the fuck?
it's a smaller neck
He
one.
can't hear. Son of a bitch.
What? What?
He can't hear me because I have my loading screen up and it's muted.
Get fucking owned. Get fucking owned.
Yeah, I know. There, happy, you douche. Ah, I need to make sure that that is not Logan. Hi. Logan's being a little turd. Salty. I miss your face. You
But yeah,
liar, you did not feed me.
I don't feed you.
Hey, I found out, Bern, that
What?
you are almost exactly a year younger than me.
I thought we knew this, and I thought we've talked about it already.
I didn't realize that you were born on the 22nd of November.
Uh huh.
Thank you, Reiji. So I did like that's literally 5 days before my birthday. So I didn't realize.
So what you're saying is that we're twinsies?
Almost, yeah.
Almost. Almost.
We're close. Oh, I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's fine. Jesus Christ.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, says Mandy.
I don't. You are not wrong.
I'm
To
not.
be fair. To be fair.
To be
Land
fair.
sharks, okay. Land sharks tried to murder me today.
Man, it sounds like a skill issue, honestly.
No,
No? Not
no,
a skill issue?
no.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
Because the one land shark absolutely loves me, and the other one, I don't know what her issue is.
Who's your
She's
no? Who's
just
your chef?
grumpy. Yes, Logie, I am the 27th. Where the fuck? Hi, Tally. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, that's it. One,
Oh God. She's she's going to
two,
war.
three.
Oh God.
We have Blackburn do it on Fridays, and Mandy to
Five.
do it on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. Essentially. Oh God. She's doing it. She's starting a fight.
Seven.
Oh Jesus.
Eight.
I'm wondering if Rexus fell asleep.
Nine.
I'm actually kind of curious now.
10. They probably did. Well, I mean, Rex probably did. What, he didn't? We're 9 days apart. Logie, am I before or after you? I see the titties made the rounds.
Okay, I wasn't going to join today because I was going to do family time, but I feel bad that it's only you two.
No, dude, if you're
Um,
gonna do family time, do family time.
yeah,
We're seeing Salty's gonna be here, but he's gonna probably be
before.
late. Nosh is getting off work and getting here, and I don't know if Rexus fell asleep or not.
He was playing with Spartacus earlier today, so
Yeah,
probably.
I'm
he,
so not sure if he like just clumped
he probably did. I called it too. I was like, oh, you haven't slept yet. You're gonna go play with Spartacus.
and then just
Yeah,
crash.
you're gonna be asleep.
Yeah, I'll play. I just won't stream. It's cool.
All right, man. Whatever floats your boat. I
All
don't want
right.
to take you from the family time. That's what you're aiming for.
I mean, I think Mrs. Rage has probably had enough of me already.
Rex, hi. Thank you for the gifted sub. Also, that awkward moment where Alex gifted a sub to my boyfriend, who is literally never here. Richard. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, ad break will start in about 2.5 minutes.
I mean, that's technically not. Oh, wait.
Why is the party off the map?
No, you're just down here. Which map are you looking at?
Oh, there is a party, though, like way off to the right.
Oh, that's from the Etheria map.
Oh,
Or not the Ethereum map, the Brink map.
yeah.
When you
I know
guys
you
did
meant.
that double world travel thing. This is portals. Oh god, Alex coming
Oh,
and
you have to put it
throwing
back in the back.
them subs around.
Right?
Oh, I did dumb with the server, so I had to.
Okay. Manually unpinned. Perfect. Thank you.
Is he breaking her spine?
What just happened?
The first one did. The second one I aimed a little higher.
Oh, and then there, Alex, no, stop that, stop, bad. Where's my bonk? I don't have a bonk emote. Fine, hold on. I need a bonk command.
I don't.
Mandy, remind me to make a bonk command.
What am I? Your personal servant?
No, but you
Jesus.
enjoy the chaos too.
Wow.
What to say about that? I don't even know if that came through.
It came through.
That was actually
Okay,
a good one.
And Mandy, it's not that you're my personal servant, it's that you enjoy chaos too, and you're the one that inspired me to put a bunch of commands in, so, you know. I know you're gonna remind me to do that kind of stuff.
Already putting songs in my head, dude. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm sorry. Do you want a song that I got? It is not appropriate whatsoever. I will not be singing any part of it. Do you want to know a song that I got stuck in my head yesterday at work?
Oh god.
It was The Loophole. Yeah, I want all of you to look that song up.
No, I
Thank you.
refuse.
A loophole or the
The loophole.
friendly noose?
The Loophole. God damn it, Logie, no!
Do you know what the friendly noose is?
The Friendly Noose?
Yeah. My fucking daughter got that stuck in my head the other day.
Oh no. I didn't, I have no idea what that one is, but I'm sure I will look it up and find out. Also...
It's a song on how to tie a noose.
Oh,
Beautiful.
lovely.
Yeah. But it's like saying in like a Barney
Oh.
tune. It's fucking funny.
Wait,
Yet
no, I
morbid.
think I've... Hello, now, Trip. I
But
think I've heard that
Rage,
song.
you missed me getting the voice mod to play perfectly with acting out Hades, because that was something they ran into yesterday.
Wait. The James Wood Hades?
Yeah. Well, no,
Oh
yes
my
and no.
God.
I didn't get his voice right, but I got the voice mod to give me the personification of the Greco-Roman Hades.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't do his impression, like, it's just outside of my scope. But the voice I had on, I basically had it sounding like it was coming through a crackling fire.
Wait, do you still have the voice? You should still have the voice,
Yeah.
right?
Of course, I
Maybe
still
with it.
have the voice.
That's kind of creepy, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because it was Hades. That was the whole point.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if you could have made it sound like the James Wood Hades from fucking the Disney Hercules movies, that would be great.
I would have shit my pants if I could do that.
Oh my god. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm fine. Apparently, they added a bunch of infected voices. What the fuck are these?
They because they just updated today.
Yeah, they added infected chords, infected narrator. What the fuck does the infected modifier do?
I'll infect you.
Infected.
I know you will, that's why I have to go to the clinic.
Infected baby.
I'll be back. Hold on, let me. Just gonna.
It's
Oh, it's zombie voices. That's what it is. Yeah, it's basically, if it's something that's like a cave, it's supposed to be something creepy. If it's the narrator, it's basically meant to be like the specter of death. Infected chords is more zombified, and then the proto is kind of like a resin.
That's just terrible.
Yeah. that they need some balancing. Even with me just looking at the sliders, it's that they need. It's gonna take
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
of a little hutta hutta hutta.
Are they gonna keep these though?
Uh, I think it may be a Halloween thing. I'm not sure, but anyway, uh, basically we are waiting on Bird and Salty to arrive, and
I
so
was about to say I
we're
saw a Tovar pop into Thingamabob.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a
Oliver?
quick recap
Yeah.
of what happened last time. Get everyone up to speed on what exactly occurred. So what happened with our dear party last time is that they were going through Delta's Anchor to see the mycologist in Broken Earth. They were then tasked with finding a rare mushroom specimen that grew on an island in a river delta to the north. The first challenge of crossing the channel was made easy by the druid turning into a rocktopus and getting the party across with relatively little difficulty. Once they were there, she was the one that was able to actually find the mushroom, and with the help of both Finrod, Rage, and Nosh, she was able to put it into a pot of soil and bring it with them. Unfortunately, as they continued going, Kavral being the one that drove the carriage, they found that the Tovar, Mandy, and Finrod continued to see the mushroom begin to move and change shape, metamorphosize, if you will, when someone's eyes were not on it. This culminated in a terrible storm, became just a situation that was unfriendly to the environment as a whole. The party had to pull over. Kavral had to lock down the carriage to make sure that it didn't roll off the side of the hill, and in doing so had to continue keeping eyes on situations at hand. As they waited for the storm to pass, at one point Kavral and Tovar had to keep the carriage from sliding, as the land had become soft and malleable. Upon returning to the mycologist, the mushroom was dropped and skittered off into the tent after screaming at the party, who in turn screamed in return.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you off here real quick because Mrs. Rage is adorable. So I unplugged her monitor DisplayPort cable because I had to fuck with my server, and I forgot to plug the DisplayPort cable back. She just tried plugging into the motherboard. Instead of the graphics card. It's
You know
adorable.
what? It is an easy mistake.
It is.
Oh, it absolutely is. It's still adorable though.
Yes.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
So upon returning to the mycologist, the mushroom seemed to come alive and scream at the party, growing a set of eyes and a mouth that was fully formed. Upon being spooked by said thing happening, the party screamed, dropped the mushroom broke out of its pot and ran into the darkness of the tent, where the mycologist, now panicking, as he did not realize what was happening. Mandy simply left the tent and said, fuck this, as the rest of the party went to go try and find it. Tovar trying to intimidate it and get it to come back out. Once they eventually found it, Kavral rounded the corner of where he believed he saw a shape, and when he came around the corner, he came face to face with an 8-foot tall mushroom, where he screamed and punched it with his war pick, smiting it in the process, causing it to become feared of him as Tovar moved closer to engage. Finrod pulling out his scythe, giving me a nice emphasis roll, and cutting the cap of the mushroom off, decapitating the process and killing it without causing much further damage, except for cutting through every single filing cabinet, shelving unit, and piece of structure in the tent, causing destruction on a massive scale against all the research papers the mycologist has gathered. Begrudgingly, he finally just gave you what you were looking for and told you to leave, as he had much to recover, as he was sitting there processing the issue that had arisen. And then you all found yourselves back in a tavern, having a nice little sit down, and preparing to leave out of Broken Earth towards the Knoll's Spire, where the soothsayer still rests, speaking of an eldritch beast that has been harassing the townsfolk. And that's where we start today.
So Loki is very impressed with your mushroom, and he said it's Toad.
It's
Now
Toad.
Super Mario. It's now Super Mario D&D.
If it wasn't dead, it probably would have become a Toad. It would have become a Toad NPC.
I mean, he's already done Batman. I wouldn't be surprised about fucking Super Mario at this point.
I mean, things just
Well,
kind of fall into play and show up whenever they want to. It's just the name of the game. It's how it works. So, you all wake up in the morning with a nice solid breakfast and cup of coffees galore. As the sun has broken through the clouds, the storm has passed, and inside the inn, you have begun to pull yourself together once again, preparing for your transit to go to the Knolled Spire. Is anyone doing anything specific for the morning?
I'm sleeping in.
Sleeping in.
Totally sleeping in. Just over here.
Just doing a big ol' snooze.
Hand on my beetle gun.
And so, sitting in Broken
There's-
Earth, you have your ranger sleeping in. Finrod, what are you doing in the morning?
I'm gonna go for a jog. Get away from everything for a moment.
Wow, totally could have got me back for that Sharpie incident like fucking 12 years ago.
You know, it actually slightly crossed my mind just to like mess with your character.
So, Finrod gets up and goes for a run to get the blood flowing, get his mind in order. Kavral, what do you do with the morning hour?
Go get myself some breakfast and some breakfast mead.
All right. Go ahead and get yourself a nice hearty plate. You sit downstairs in the bottom floor of the tavern, having yourself some nice meat and some nice, dwarven approved breakfast. Some thick toast, some thick back bacon, the usual good stuff that you'd want to see in the morning to really stick to the ribs. Mandy, what are you doing with the morning hour?
I think I'm gonna go meditate in an open field or something. Get
Alright.
back to my nature.
Your nature, very good.
Yeah.
So you, in Broken Earth, as it's mostly farms and open fields, it's easy for you to find a quiet spot for you to sit and meditate for the morning hours. Nosh, what do you do with your morning hours?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I caught like just the breakfast part.
I mean, it's the morning hour after the whole mushroom incident, so you're in a tavern. What do you do with your morning hours?
Eat as much food as I can. Obviously, that's gotta be a main top tier. thing to
Top
do.
tier plan.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
obviously.
All right, so
I mean,
you join
why not?
Kavral. Yeah, you join Kavral, and both of you just sit down and have some good grub. You specifically find yourself diving into a large platter of sausage gravy and biscuits, and bacon and grits that have been laid out and cooked perfectly. And just, it is food that catches your nose. You almost cartoonishly get lifted off the stairs and down to the kitchen. Rage is, of course, sleeping in, as he said before, one hand on the beetle gun. I cried more bacon. Very nice. Tovar, what do you do with your morning hours?
Gross.
Get me and myself and BFG some food, and then take him outside to go try and get him stronger.
Alright. So,
So
you
just
grab some
hopefully
chow
train.
from the kitchen, and you go and you do a training montage with BFG. Very good.
Yes.
Yes. Bonk. And so, as you are all taking care of your morning hour duties and routines, either preparing your spells, or managing your components, or meditating, or sleeping, or eating, Finrod, as you run around Broken Earth, getting yourself a nice jog in play, you, of course, see Tovar and BFG practicing out in the field, practicing commands, and doing strength training where it looks like he's having BFG curl dumbbells. It's really strange from your point of view. It's Tovar has made a bunch of rudimentary weights out of sticks and stones, and he is just doing the thing with BFG. They're trying their best. And you see Mandy simply sitting out in the middle of a field underneath a large oak tree, meditating quietly as the wind whips past her and throwing the leaves in all different directions. And you, upon your jog, you come across a multitude of people who are just doing their business. Blacksmiths, artisans, messengers, paper boys, delivery folk, farmers, etc., are all just filling the streets as they're going about their daily business. But you come across a board that has a few posters on it. One of them catches your eye specifically. You see it is for a man known as Funny Bones. He has, from the description, a very squeaky voice and wears a boar head as a hat. And his crime is that of burning down a priest's house. Essentially, a larger house in one of the linchpin towns closer to Albion than Broken Earth.
Ha! Did he burn the priest?
No, he burned the house.
Damn it.
Yeah, he just ignored you completely.
Yeah, he did.
I knew where he was going, and no, he burned the house. You even come across some gossip.
Thank you.
Stealth. As Finrod runs around, you hear that there is an abandoned house in Broken Earth that seems to be haunted by a spirit.
Ho, 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 ho. Another haunted house.
You know what, man? Last time we went to a haunted house, it scared the shit out of Mandy, so I'm down.
But those are the
I mean,
two
as long
things
as
you
there's-
see upon your jog as you return back to the Kettle and Hammer, the tavern where you're staying.
When they get back, I think I'm gonna join the guys if they're still eating.
Yeah, you would find Nosh and Kovral are still sitting in essentially the dining room eating, as the rest of the party is not there, as they are still doing what they wish to do at their morning hours.
So I'm gonna take them. I can chat with them right now, or you gonna
Yeah.
go into someone else
No,
before?
no, you can
I'm
chat
gonna-
with the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the one piece of paper down for the one guy that you were talking about. But then I'm gonna go, hey guys, I think I found it's a new haunted house. It's been a while since we've had one of those.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
What about you, Nosh? You down for a haunted house?
He's muted.
Sorry, my mic's fucking up right now. As long as the Boogle isn't involved, I'm okay with a haunted house.
What?
It's a phobia, my man. It's a phobia.
It's a phobia.
Yeah. You fight one Boogle, it fucks it up for the rest of them.
Fucks it up for the rest of them. Jesus.
Has Rage ever come down yet?
After an hour or so, he comes down. Yeah, he's definitely, he was doing a solid snooze, but you see that he's well rested.
Your face is well rested.
Why, thank you.
What's going on down here?
Oh, I found a bounty that we could go do. That's not far away, and also a haunted house I'm hearing about from some of the townsfolk.
Ooh, those are two really good decisions. Which one do we choose? I want the haunted house. I think we've done enough bounties for now. Or bounty after haunted house? Either or sounds like fun.
I'm guessing Mandy's still meditating and Tovar's still training BFG2 right now.
Yes.
I guess we could just wait for them, but I think all of us are kind of in for the haunted house so far.
Do they know
We'll
about
wait
the
for-
haunted house?
They do
I
not.
haven't talked to them yet about it.
Well, maybe if we just walk out there and tell them, hey, we're going to go see a haunted house, they'll follow us. If it was me, I would.
Were you going to eat first, or did you want to just go?
I kind of want to go see some spooks. It's spoopy season.
I guess then maybe all of us will just get up and go to where Tovar and BFG are first.
Wait. I just saw biscuits and gravy. You're going to have to wait a minute.
You're gonna have to wait a second there, champ. So yeah, so you guys sit down and eat. You have yourself a good chow down. And Tovar, I just sent you the updated stat list for the BFG. The updated stat block.
Nice.
As
BFG getting swole.
he has gotten swole.
Big swole.
Okay.
And then I'm currently fixing the Boogle.
So you said you had BFG lifted weights, right?
Yeah, essentially.
I am having the worst trouble trying to picture a fucking big ass gator lifting weights. Like,
Grab.
is he all out fours?
He's-
Is he just,
he's
just
doing-
pumping
with
that
his
way,
mouth
or
and,
He's-
like,
So the way I imagine is he's doing dumbbells and then like putting a big stick with the rocks on it in his jaw and like doing headbang movements and then doing like push-ups with like Tovar and a bunch of rocks on Tovar's shoulders. Like,
See, I was
it's-
totally thinking that he was reared up like Godzilla, like pumping like dumbbells,
that could
doing
also be a
curls.
thing. BFG is a big motherfucker.
I was thinking that it was similar to that gator from Donkey Kong games. Can't remember its name.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
That's
talking
exactly
Rool?
what I was
talking
thinking of.
about.
Yeah.
King K. Rool.
Yeah.
Yes,
K.
dude. I
Rool.
was like, I could imagine this guy just ripping weights, ripping dumbbells. It'd be funny as hell. That's the only thing that popped in my head.
Wasn't there a scene of him lifting weights in Donkey Kong 64?
I think
I
so.
think there was.
I think so.
Hey, Burn, with
Yup.
multi-attack, you're just talking about saying that like I can make 2 attacks per action, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured.
And I'm currently fixing
What are his attacks called?
90s.
He's just got bite and tail whip.
Wee.
I'm a little ashamed that there's no, or not ashamed, but annoyed that there's no death roll.
That's for his, like, ultimate move. That's for his emphasis rolls.
Ah, fair enough.
The issue with the scaler is I have to fix the damage because it is goofy the way it scales it, especially with lower CR stuff. So, currently fixing that. Alright, and then Mandy, you're about to get this. Oh, I need
Stronger
to add one
boobs.
thing.
Ooh.
I need to add one thing to their abilities. Hang on. Because it didn't add like I wanted it to.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, you don't have a stretch, so my leg is
There
just
you go.
gonna have to work for that.
That's fine. Alright, so for yours, Mandy, they have gone from CR 1/8 to CR 5 weasels. So each of them has an AC of 15 and a hit points of 52 each. And they have keen hearing and smell as well as pack mentality, where they gain advantage on attack rolls when target is engaged in combat by another ally within 10 feet that is not incapacitated. So essentially, if you have multiple weasels attacking a target, all the ones after the first will have advantage on their attack rolls.
You said they had an armor class of 15.
Yes,
I have an armor class of 15.
because they have a 20 in dex.
I was just gonna say, how the fuck do they have the same AC as I do?
Get
Yeah,
wrecked.
Because they
That's
are,
ridiculous.
they have a 20 in dex. That's why.
Yeah,
Mine's only
they've got
11.
a
Understandable.
better armor class than I do. How do they have a better armor class than I do? Hold on.
Again,
15
because
in
they
dex.
have a higher dex.
Get
I have
wrecked.
11.
Yeah, my dex is 14.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Homie,
mine's
he
15.
literally, okay, if you guys listen, he literally said their dex is 20.
So they have a +5 off the get-go, and medium creatures have a natural AC of 10 plus dex. And since they don't wear armor, which, I mean, I guess you could give them armor if you wanted to, but that's like a whole nother thing you'd have to deal with down the
weasel
road.
armor.
I mean, it's an option. You just have to find a blacksmith that will do it.
We should get armored weasels.
Thirlby.
I think I want to do armored weasels.
That'd be dope, though. Armored weasels.
It could be their Halloween costume.
They're fucking shot.
We just get them all Vorpal longswords.
Mandy,
Run them loose.
we can get BFG costumes made for the Boogle, and then a Boogle costume made for BFG. and they can trade places.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Oh man. Yo, BFG's fucking stacked now.
He is the big stack.
Fuck, god damn, he hits like a truck.
Yeah, it's almost as if his damage was not calibrated correctly based on his size.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought it was weird that, like, the original stat, like, it didn't say anything because it's, whatever. Like, he still hit pretty hard, but,
Yeah,
like,
he was just a crocodile. Now he's the BFG. He's gained his title. He's
Yeah.
He's
gained
a
his
crocodile.
stripes. Basically.
hey guys, guess what? He's got a AC of 15 as well.
Apparently, crocodiles have stripes now.
News to me.
I mean,
Striped crocodilian.
Apparently, Burn, I am not too tired to give you shit.
that's fair and understandable. I would be disappointed if you were, because that would be sad.
I mean, I am still pretty fucking tired.
No, yes. So,
Fight me, Salty.
you guys all find yourselves back in the tavern after doing your training montage with BFG, after having your meditation, after eating your breakfast, and you all find yourselves in the mess hall, just basically talking and speaking amongst yourselves as Finrod tells you about the bounty poster he found and that the rumors he heard of another haunted house in Broken Earth.
Alright, well, I mean, I say we go do it.
Yeah.
I wanna hunt a ghost.
Staying away from fucking mirrors this time.
Forgot about that
Salty.
until you just said it.
I totally forgot about that shit too.
Water or Dr. Pepper?
Water.
Okay.
So, you all are gonna go check out the house?
The spooks.
The spooks?
I mean, we might as well.
Might as well. See if there's a bunch of, 8 orbs in the middle with, 8
You?
pillars.
You stink, dude. What?
That's rude.
Right?
He does. He stinks. He came up. He started panting in my face. He's a stinky boy. He
Ooh.
needs a bath and
Reggie?
haircut. Yeah. He needs a bath and haircut.
Alright, so you guys all start making your way towards the house that was described in the rumor of being something that is haunted. That there is a spirit inside somewhere causing an issue from what was heard by our dear friend Finrod. And as you make your way towards it, there's spirit inside, huh? Shut up, Mandy. So you find the house that was talked about. It looks normal for the most part. Nothing really broken. It just seems to be abandoned as some of the windows have been boarded. Some of the doors have been fixed but don't seem to be doing too much. And other than that, it's just kind of blah. It looks like an abandoned house. You can't really see anything from outside that would really tell you that, oh, this place is super haunted. But you clearly see that there are scrolls and sigils and other types of paper that have been nailed or drawn onto the actual door and windowsills of the building that you can't really make out a whole lot unless someone wants to try and find out what they are.
Someone go poke it.
I'm gonna let her go poke it.
I don't want to go poke it.
I mean, all you're doing is
poke
you're
it.
looking at the sigils that are on the building.
Oh.
So I would need from you. I'll need an Arcana.
From me?
From you. You want to go poke it? You want to go take a look-see?
I mean, I never said I wanted to go poke it,
You
but I
literally
will.
said you did.
Yeah, you said I want to go poke it.
Yeah, and then I said I was gonna let you.
I said somebody go poke it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
It was an 8 anyway.
Oh,
I sucked it up.
Sucked it up. I mean, you didn't exactly suck it up. You just kind of took a look at everything. And were like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
Thank you, Salty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys. So Mandy, you specifically don't make out anything of the sigils. You know that they are arcane sigils. You know they mean something, but you're not entirely sure what they mean. No, there's 4. Just it's random, Salty. You goober.
What the fuck?
What the fit? Anyone else like to try and take a look at the sigils as you see Mandy kind of hunched over looking at these papers?
I mean, I'll go ahead and try.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
say,
ahead, give
I
me
mean, I
Arcana.
can. I fucking 0.
Give you an Arcana.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make
okay.
it happen.
I'm setting
Mine
up
is
my
plus
phone.
6,
Nat
and
20?
I still got an 8, so...
That's a
What-
natural 20.
you
I got it. I got it.
20.
You're a
I
short
got
motherfucker, and nobody likes it.
4.
Sorry,
Have you seen
are
that
you
video?
just
Oh.
short-shaming me?
So,
Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh my god, this guy makes a
Oh,
music
Nat
video
20,
about
yeah.
the Nat 20.
I
And
saw
it's-
that one.
Yeah, he uses
Yeah,
the
it was
vicious
pretty great.
mockery on somebody. And fucking hit a Nat 20. It's so funny. I'll have to send it to you guys.
so you, Tovar,
Hi,
take a
Zendaya.
look. You take a look at these sigils, and you think it's someone trying to write graffiti.
Goddamn vandalism.
You have no idea what the hell it is. You just think it's someone just doing sketches.
Who's fucking drawing spaghetti on this goddamn building?
Nosh, that's when you come up behind him and you look over his shoulder at it, and you immediately recognize what it is. You recognize that it is sigils and runes that are meant to protect those outside of it and contain whatever is inside. It seems that those who have drawn it and placed it there are not as well informed about it, to the point of where it's not really well done. The drawings are kind of off. The way it's all kind of put together is strange, and so you feel like it was done out of superstition by the people of this town. But you can tell that it is definitely something along the lines of basically protection spells, barrier spells, to be more in line with what you would understand.
Good talk.
I would like to be informed, please.
Yeah.
I know he said his mic was fucking up earlier, but
I will say, just for sake of pushing, continuing forward, you guys would be told what he found, that it is essentially barrier spells.
Lovely.
Well,
Well, they're trying to definitely keep something inside.
oh God. Why did I do
Mandy,
that?
you
Yeah.
should go poke it.
No, I don't want to poke it. You poke it.
You go poke it.
You've got the ass. You poke it.
You don't poke shit with your ass.
You could.
No, you have a stick in your hands. Go poke it with your stick.
Fine. Can I poke it with my stick?
I mean, you poke the door and, like, the door opens.
All right, Etheria's ass. Get in there. I poked it. No, you
did
get
poke
to
it.
go.
That's fine. I'll take a step in.
You step inside, and you see that it is just an abandoned house. Lots of dust and schmutz kind of all over the place. There's
No, not the schmutz.
The schmutz, that's right. Bunch of schmutz in there. And so,
Seems clear.
you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just old furniture with cloth over it, dust settling around certain items and other things. If you like to look for more detail, you can roll me perception or investigation.
Perception.
Perception. Bunch of schmutz in there. There's just a bunch of schmutz. So, as you look around and you listen, you hear the creaking of boards and settling of foundation. You look around, you see the same thing of furniture with cloths and the deep settling dust and the schmutz that has just piled around places. But you don't see anything out of the ordinary. No strange clean spots, no footprints, no handprints, no, ghost splooge, as you call it.
No cum stains?
No cum stains.
Got it. What about fingies?
No fingies.
Okay.
What, Mandy?
Well, I'm
just-
just wondering where everybody is.
You're basically all standing outside the door as he stepped inside.
No, I just looked over and there's me, you, Kovral, and Tovar.
Yeah, the list doesn't update most of the time.
I was just very confused when
I see
looked
everyone.
over.
Yeah, it's if they join in later, they'll see everyone, but Owlbear's weird in that whole updating as it goes kind of situation. But
Thank you.
anyway, stretch the backy. You guys hear Tovar yell that it's all clear from inside. That he doesn't see or hear anything out of the ordinary.
Do I have freezing temps?
You would not know, but you don't have your breath in front of you, so no, you do not. Mark it down in your evidence.
What is happening right now?
This is Dungeons and Demonologist, okay?
Dungeons and Demonology.
Nope, I'm out. Peace out. Fuck this shit.
I grab Mandy's robe and fucking pull her in.
Apparently he's trying to unclothe me now.
It's not my fault you're wearing a robe.
It's not my fault you're wearing a robe. Jeez.
It's a 16 to pull her in.
Oh, sounds like a
God.
lady that'll need to disrobe or despair.
I just...
Like grabbing you by the collar, Mandy, okay? Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Mandy, you hear that when you get pulled inside. Tovar, you do not hear it.
Wait, what did I hear? Hold on.
You
What
hear
did I hear?
this. Alright, let me make it so it comes through a little easier. You
Well,
hear
at
it
least
upstairs above you.
at least it's not blah blah.
What the?
I hate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you you all see Salty step inside, say that it looks clear as he then yoinks Mandy through the door and into the front room of this house. What do you guys do?
Tovar just yoinks me in.
Yeah,
It's
following
fine.
behind Mandy.
Following behind Mandy, okay?
Yep.
Well, since so many people have walked in safe so far, I guess I'm gonna walk in too.
Alright.
That's when Finrod takes damage.
Alright,
10
so is
falling
everyone
damage. He didn't even fall, but
so is everyone just going in just for sake of clarity?
Sure.
Sure. Alright. So you all enter the house relatively easily, and as you all kind of stand in the center of it, you see that Mandy is white as a sheet, as she's one frustrated after being pulled in by Tovar, but it seems like she may have heard something. And as you all enter, the front
I
door
hate you all.
slams shut.
who is the last one in?
I would say coverall for context sake.
Coverall, you couldn't close that door any faster?
Yeah, closed on itself.
Oh, we might actually have some spookies.
Indeed.
But as the door closes behind you, you start to hear a storm overhead.
Jesus, I thought somebody was just breathing into the mic for a second.
You hear a storm clearly overhead that is just ripping through the area.
Well, at least we're dry.
That is fair. At least you are dry.
Man, what's our luck with storms so far?
As thunder and lightning crash outside, illuminating the inside of the building for a moment, candles start to light up around you from abandoned candelabras and torches.
Wow, this is pretty welcoming.
That confirms them.
Automatic lighting. We should get this in the keep. Completely. You know, they got automatic doors, automatic lighting. Is it a spooky house or a futuristic house?
They even got homemade strobe lighting. Have a rave. You can have a whole rave. We can invent something called the rave.
As you all stand now in the foyer of this house, the candles turning on as the outside grows dark, you find yourself surrounded by candlelight. As you look around and see that there are two closed doors that lead to different parts of the house as you stand essentially in the opening of the front room.
Oh God.
Are we about to Scooby-Doo this shit?
Yeah.
You, Steve.
BFG is Scooby, you know.
Would that
Someone
make you Shaggy?
Raro, Tovar.
Like shit, dude.
What the fuck is happening?
I need that as a soundbite. I didn't know I needed that in my life. Insulting doing a Shaggy impression. Oh god, yeah, so you guys are inside of a haunted house that seems legitimately haunted. What would you like to do at this point?
Thank you, Alex. I love you. Cause all the chaos.
Really?
Alex is causing chaos again.
Oh.
I'm ready to go explore farther in the house.
Yeah.
Alright. So there's two doors. One to your left and one to your right. Oh god, the biddies! Thank you, Alex. Thank you for the chaos. Just for that.
Well then.
I'm for the door to the left. What about everyone else?
Oh. Where am I going?
I don't know. Are we staying together or splitting up?
Well, in Scooby-Doo fashion, they always split up.
Do I have a map for this?
No.
No?
Because right now you're looking at two doors, one to your left and one to your right.
Oh.
Well,
I think we should split up.
Okay.
We just gotta
Who's
figure
good?
out who's going where.
I'm going right.
All right. So who's gonna be the Velma?
I would definitely do a Velma impression if my throat wasn't fucked right now.
I'll go right with Mandy.
I'll be Velma, so I'm going left. Maybe.
Does Velma normally go with Shaggy and Scooby?
No, Velma
Yep.
usually goes with Fred and Daphne. Shaggy and Scooby usually go on their own.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because they always have something to eat.
So Mandy said right. That means Tovar and BFG have to go left, and the rest of us go right. That's how that would work.
Well, I mean, Finrod said that he was gonna go left first, so I just figured I'd split off with Mandy like we did in the last haunted house. Make sure she doesn't poke any more fucking cylindrical pillars.
Bitch, I will poke all the cylindrical pillars and then you're gonna have to deal with it.
He'll probably show you a mirror too.
No, I'm staying away from all the mirrors. I'll break it first.
I'm not dealing with the mirrors today, thank.
Yeah. Alright, so what, Mandy, myself. Who else wants to go right?
I'll go wherever.
Yeah, I'll go left with Finrod.
Looks like I'm probably coming right, or Coverall is.
Oh.
Up to you, guy.
Yeah, I'll go right.
All right, I'll go left then.
That's the
Parties have assembled at their doors.
Wait for party. Wait for party. All party members assembled. And Zop.
you're
4
a
floors.
zop.
Just currently lining up the grid so they're pretty and don't hurt my eyeballs.
You're pretty.
Thanks.
That's not lined up. Dude, you said it. It's your fault. You have to deal with the consequences.
Of course, I forgot I have to deal with the Mandyquences.
Exactly.
There we
Just
go.
waiting for him to get back.
Alright, that's it.
Thanks, Mandy. Thanks for having my back on it.
Oh, no problem.
You fucking goober.
Those are 26 to open the door on the right.
Wonderful. Fuck is Mandy's token? There she is. It's a 26 to open it. What? 26.
He died.
He took us away.
You disappeared and now you're back. Alright, so go ahead and adjust yourselves as needed for where you need to be against the doors. And so for you, Tovar, as you simply crush the door on the right with all of your strength behind you, you push it in with the 26 and you just take it off its hinges, exposing a stairwell with a door to the outside.
Oops.
As you now hold the door in your hands.
Just like reach over to Mandy. Here you go.
Hey, Tovar, you're mommy now.
What?
Mikey said, crush me, mommy. You're mommy now.
Fuck.
That's terrifying to think about. Thanks for that. Finrod, what do you and the gang do for your left-hand door?
He's like, just fucking open it.
I'm just gonna slowly open and peek inside as I go.
Do you give it like a nice knock too? You're just gonna be extra curious? A little,
Sure,
just
why
a
not?
little.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. You enter a room with a stairwell leading up and a door to the outside with 2 windows facing the east and 2 windows facing the north.
Which way is our stairwell going?
Up. But it's
Oh.
a spiral staircase.
God damn it.
I would like to lean over to Tovar and Kavral
Mhm.
and
Hold
tell
on.
them
No,
that
how the hell did you just do that?
Do what?
He moved, but it showed like the
Oh, the
Like,
distance?
yeah, that-
This.
If
Yeah.
you click on the measuring tool, and then at the top there's a little person, you click on that, and then whenever you move your tokens, it'll have the distance.
Okay. Cool, thank you. Sorry, Mandy,
Yep.
go ahead.
you're good. What was I saying? Oh, I want to lean over to Kavral and Tovar and tell them, yo, I heard something upstairs, so just be on your guard.
Sounds good.
Alright. I draw my weapon and shield. Alright.
Alright. So, Nosh, Finrod, and Rage, as you enter the main room that you are, you again find it covered in furniture with cloths and dust. And if you like to look further, of course, investigate or perception, whichever one you prefer.
I'll roll investigation.
Why not? I will as well.
24.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay.
Oh
So-
shit, 9.
Nosh, you investigate just kind of the basics, and you find that with what you have is that this stuff's been here for a minute. People have not been in this building for a while. Finrod, you listen closely, and you hear footsteps and jingling of chains above you on the second floor.
Don't perceive shit.
And then, Rage, as you investigate the room further, you find that all the metal that you would find here, spoons, forks, knives, other candelabras, etc., have either been corroded or melted completely, except for the torches on the walls. Anything that is at like waist height or lower has been completely corroded.
Hmm.
Why do you keep moving BFG?
I only did it that once.
So, can I grab one of the objects and like show it to Nosh and Finrod and go, "What do you make of this?"
Yeah, you can
It
just
crumbles.
pick up a spoon. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys see this spoon? Like, the hell is going on with this thing?
Why is it like that?
Why is it
I
only
don't know.
half corroded? Corroded. Why do you say corroded?
Carotid.
Carotid.
It's got
An
a heartbeat.
artery.
I didn't know it has a heartbeat.
I meant corroded.
Yeah, every little piece of fucking metal in this floor is like that. So, I don't know what's going on, but may want to watch out for that.
Yeah, and I was just hearing footsteps and chains upstairs.
Well, you know what they say about chains.
They get Mandy excited.
Hey, you're not in this room. But also true.
All right.
So, you want to go see what the chains are about? So, the
Yeah,
stairwell's
I
going
mean,
up, right?
Yep. It is
Okay.
going up.
Hey, yeah. You want to see what that those chains are about?
Yeah, I'm down to go see what the noise upstairs is. We found one crazy thing in this room. What's the next crazy thing to find?
Why not? Let's go.
All right. So you guys make your way towards stairs after finding that and take the stairway up. Tovar, Mandy, and Kovral, you realize that BFG is going to have to stay here as it was hard enough for him to squeeze through the first door, let alone go up a spiral staircase in an easy fashion. Do you take the stairway up?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I guess I have to follow him. Can't leave the big man by himself. What the fuck? What did you do?
I just attached him to you. That's it. I unattached it already.
All right, so floor 2 is here. Go ahead and move yourselves where you see fit at the end of the stairwells. So, Tovar, Mandy, you come up to the second floor of your stairwell and you see a door to your right as you come up the stairs. Rage, Finrod, and Nosh, you exit into a room of similar size as the one you were just on. This one, of course, with windows all the way around it, and then a doorway to your south. And then there are no more stairs going up.
I'll roll investigation again.
Okay.
18.
I'll roll perception.
All right.
Yeah, I'm rolling perception
6. Wow. Great roll.
again. 13.
All right. So, Nosh, you see a very generalized, much like before on the first floor, of just furniture with cloth and otherwise. Just nothing of massive detriment or anything that's really poking out to you. It looks very normal. Finrod, you see just, again, it's much like the first floor where there's a lot of dust and it's been derelict for a while. And you don't see the same thing that you found downstairs as Rage investigates to try and find the same issues he saw. The metal up here is not corroded. Things that are at waist height, like he saw downstairs, they're not corroded up here. They seem to be intact and not destroyed. But you see there is a chest in the corner of the room.
I'll go look in the chest. Why not?
as you go to look at the chest, which I'm going to put down as a little money satchel in the corner. There. Tiny money satchel icon. You're all
money
surprised
satchel.
as you see Tovar kick the door open, scaring the bejesus out of all of you.
I grab my rifle and aim it at the door.
You see a large shape coming through the door.
Fuck. So I don't see him coming through the door?
You see a shape. Remember, it is dark in this house, minus the candlelight. So you just saw the door get kicked open and a large shape coming through.
Okay. Who the hell is that?
Fuck do you think?
Dude, I almost shot you. Jesus fuck.
I knew it was him the whole
Kicking in
time.
the fucking doors.
The whole time. I definitely wasn't pissing my pants or anything. I definitely knew it was him.
Is that what that river sound was? I thought it was just the rain.
What river sound? I didn't hear anything.
As
I heard nothing.
Tovar,
Nope, wasn't me.
as Tovar steps through the door, you hear from behind him. As
Did
you
Manny
hear a
fucking
chuckle.
Why fucking animal handling?
Is here an animal?
Jesus.
It's fucking dumb.
We're gonna make Mandy go first through all of these doors from now on.
Yes, but you, Mandy and Tovar, you enter the room and you see Nosh, Finrod, and Rage. And you see that they are kind of meandering around the room looking at things, and Rage has found a chest in the corner.
I would like to open chest.
You open the chest and it looks to be that much of a footlocker. One that you would, a hope chest, if you will, to kind of put it in a sequential understanding. And you open it and you find there's nothing major inside minus some clothes and a small box with a handle on it.
Oh, yay. I want to spin the handle.
You spin the handle. The sound plays through and echoes throughout the house. As it ends, as the handle stops moving, and the box feels cold to the touch as you hold it, the notes echoing throughout the room, sending all a shiver down your spines.
I don't like it.
Nosh, I will need a deck save from you, as you are currently spookified from Tovar's entrance.
Is it a deck save?
A deck save, please.
10.
You find yourself jumping backwards a little bit into what seems to be a cabinet, a dresser, if you will, that was underneath the cloth, and something falls to the ground with a solid thunk.
Oh no.
Did y'all see what happened?
Why are you touching things, Nosh?
I fell, okay? My bad. I tripped over my own feet and fell.
Well, at
Was
least
it your
you
feet
were
or that
honest
puddle that was
about
underneath
it.
you?
It was definitely my feet. I don't know anything about a puddle. What are you talking about?
Why is there a shiny spot on the floor where you just were?
Polish, I think. You know, the floors were recently waxed, guys. Come on, give me a break.
What's that smell?
Yes. Out of every fucking dust-covered infestation in here, that one particular spot on the floor was polished.
Yeah, have you not seen it? It's slippery right there. I definitely tripped over my own feet.
As
Ron,
you
did
see
you
him
piss
kind of
yourself? Nosh,
stepping
it was some
around. Nosh, you see the object that fell off the cabinet is by your feet.
Pick it up, look at it.
It seems to be a porcelain doll. A very old way of making dolls for children, where the head and arms are made of porcelain, but the center body is made out of stuffed cloth. You pick it up, and it seems that the head cracked when it fell, leaving a massive piece behind its face fractured and missing one of its eyes.
That's not
And as
creepy at
you
all.
pick it up, you hear a voice inside your head chuckle of that same noise. What do you do?
Oh, I didn't hear it. Perfect.
No one heard it, just me.
Just you.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Hear what?
You guys didn't hear that laugh?
Aw.
Totally heard you
Wait,
pissing yourself a
gosh.
minute ago. What do you mean?
You guys didn't hear that laugh when I picked up the baby?
What baby?
There's no baby. What the hell?
I picked up a porcelain. What?
Kafral,
my
give me
hands.
perception.
Overall is perceiving the first floor.
He is.
Oh, yes, I was going to say I wanted to see if this door to the outside was able to be opened at all, but people were busy. Perception is...
Perception.
That will be a 19.
So you jiggle the door, and you see that it can't really open. You imagine it's been locked or something from the outside, or boarded possibly. But as you're playing with the door and you're listening closely to anything, you're hearing the footsteps upstairs of your compatriots. You're hearing strange noises and a creepy music box. But you do hear this. As if a piano or some kind of string instrument have started to play by itself in the other room.
Terribly, might I add.
Terribly, yes. Those upstairs do not hear this as it is too muffled, but you hear it very clearly from the next room over in this main room here.
I'm gonna call up the stairs and say, guys, did one of you start playing the piano? Really badly?
No.
Oh. Well, something's playing the piano.
Did it sound like this? And I want to turn the music box again.
The sound echoes down the stairway to you, Coverall, and it does not sound at all like what you heard previously, but it is creepy.
No, that's pretty creepy, but sounded more like somebody was just rubbing their face on a keyboard.
Drunk
I'm
again.
sorry. Did you say rubbing their face on a keyboard?
Yeah, the keyboard of a piano.
I did not hear that. Anyone else hear that?
I'm still trying to figure out if you guys heard the chuckle.
No.
I haven't heard this
I'm-
chuckle or this piano.
Did not hear
I've
the
heard-
chuckle either.
Neither of these things.
I've heard steps and chains.
Maybe I'm just going nuts.
Nush, as you look back down at the doll, you see its head start to spin. The laugh emanating from it. What do you do?
Did you guys hear that? It's literally spinning around and it's laughing. Can you guys not hear this?
No.
Do we see it spinning?
You do see it spinning. You don't hear the laughter.
I hate you.
I don't hear it, but I see it pretending to be like an owl.
I'm definitely hearing a chuckle in my head then. But this thing is creepy. I like toss it over to one of the other party members. Finrod because he's closest.
Finrod, do you catch it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh
Alright, you
God.
catch it, and you hear the same evil laughter coming from the doll as its head continues to spin. As its head stops and its one good eye stares at you.
Why would you catch it, Finny? Don't do that.
Does it give him a wink?
You know, I wanted to say no, but I was like, it just like came at me, and like my character's just natural reaction was to catch it. I'm just gonna look at it and go, huh? Did Nosh do this to you? The damage.
Take that as a yes.
The lights upstairs go out.
There were lights upstairs?
The candles. The
And
torches.
torches.
You know, the basic light sources go out.
Good thing all of us can see except Nosh.
Guys, where you guys at? I can't see a thing. Guys,
I want to like reach over and poke him in the back with my axe, like the handle of my axe.
You poke him.
Guys,
Nosh, you feel a poke in your back.
I want to like swing my arm. Like, what was that?
Careful, Tovar. You're gonna make him shine another spot on the floor.
It was polish.
Hey, go overall. Are your candles still on down there?
I want to cast light and put it on Tovar's head.
No, you don't have permission to use me for light again.
Well, I'm using you. So I take out my bagpipes, rip on them, give me a light in here so I can see.
You'd have to see me before you can attach it to me.
I'm just throwing it in your
Sure.
direction because I heard your voice.
Moves slightly to the right.
You didn't know that.
I mean,
Well, he can see you doing weird hand
you,
movements.
Can I?
Yeah. Throwing up fucking gang signs at me.
I'm playing the bagpipes, guy. Can I do like a?
You
check so I can,
try
like,
to
see if I
play
can
the
do it.
bagpipes, and you hear the sound echo throughout the room. And as you now have a little ball of light on your fingers, you are trying to look around, and you see it illuminate your compatriots. But just behind your head,
It blew it out.
no, you hear the sound come past the back of your head, like
Oh,
behind
I was
your
like,
ears.
what? I was so confused for a second. It sounded like air. I was like, what?
It blew out my magic light. Shit.
Dang, what is that? Something keeps going
Thanks.
by my head.
I needed that louder in my ears. Thank you.
Nosh is just going nuts at this point.
Nosh, you start to see your light dims and brightens and dims and brightens as you feel your heartbeat in your ears. As you see the outline of your compatriots, their eyes shining against the light orb you've made. But you definitely don't like being in this house at the moment.
Oh boy.
And Kavral, you enter the main room on the first floor, and you find the piano that was playing. The cover on it closed, of course, and it just seems like no one was really here. But you notice that all of the metal in this room is corroded.
Oh, I don't like that. Walk back to the stairwell. Hey guys, was everything corroded before? In the room down here?
Yeah, we saw that when we were down there,
Oh,
but it's not the
Okay.
same up here. So I'm not sure what's going on with that.
I'll be in there.
I'm freaking out right now.
Nosh, you're
Can I
not
see if the
having
doll will
a
play?
good time. What do you say, Rage?
I was saying, can I see if the doll will play the music box?
I mean, sure.
I'll bring the doll over.
I want to hand the music box to the doll and see what it does.
You see it doesn't react at first. But then you see its small porcelain arms kind of grab the box and easily moves the handle, even though it doesn't have like opposable articulated fingers. It starts to turn the lever, and the sound that comes out of the music box is much different than what you heard before.
Boss music.
It sounds as if something is singing with the music box, and it's emanating from the walls. This deep, bassy tone just kind of echoing throughout the still air that stands around you. And as the song continues to resonate, you see Nosh's light starts to dim and return to normal as the song continues.
Alright, who's playing with a Chihuahua's mouth?
Tovar, you notice that you can see your breath.
Oh! Guys! Freezing temperatures. It's cold.
Got it. Freezing times.
Make sure to put that in evidence.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't
I
swear
fucking
as
hate
much.
you, dude. Now I have the image of that Chihuahua. They've... Yeah.
Yeah, it's like-
Yeah.
That's all I was hearing with that.
Dude,
second
I was-
music box was playing.
All I was hearing was fucking little Nicky's dog fucking snoring.
La 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 la
Yes.
la.
Probably both of them.
Yeah.
Just him snoring in the Chihuahua going, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Who's there?
The
Tovar,
door
if you needed to
closes
fart, you could have walked
on
away,
Manny
bro.
and Kovral in the stairway. The door slamming behind Tovar.
Oh, oh.
Wait, did he kick that door off?
No, he kicked it
Oh, it just
open.
kicked
He
off.
only rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one in
That was the one
first floor?
downstairs.
Downstairs.
Okay.
The one
Yeah.
downstairs is completely fucking gone.
Yeah.
It's leaning
Carson, what
against
does
the
that
wall.
mean?
It's a Lebanese insult.
Huh.
Another good one is, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest those who ruin your day. May their arms be too short to itch.
It just sounds like a fucking Rolf insult. Like
It totally does.
that goes with, oh, your cucumbers are soft and your hedges are overgrown.
Almost as if Rolf is Lebanese. And that's the fucking joke.
You dare insult the son of a shepherd?
Oh, hello, Ed boy.
Fucking missed that show, dude.
There are many doors, Ed boy.
No.
But
I
yeah,
would
so
like
you
to try
see,
and open the door.
go ahead. You go to try and open it normally without rolling a check at first, and you can't seem to get it open. You jiggle the handle and it seems stuck.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Juggle, juggle.
Maybe you should try to roll it.
Motherfucker.
You do have a
Fuck
battering
this
ram
door.
behind you.
Yeah, my fucking foot.
Oh,
Man,
I was talking
move it
about
to the
Nosh.
way.
I was talking about Nosh, but okay.
I mean, you're both technically
Did somebody
correct.
say battering ram?
No, he's covered in piss.
That'll help dry me off.
Dude, go dry your fucking self off.
You might,
So far,
you might help me out throwing me through a door.
you go to put your weight behind the door as you tell Manny to step to the side. And as you go to kick it, it opens,
Oh,
and you
fuck.
go flying down the stairs.
Hell. I knew something like that was gonna happen. That's funny.
Ha! I
Ow.
told you to use Nosh.
Fair enough.
How's your nose, Tovar?
My nose is fine.
Should have just used me, guy.
Tovar, as you're close to the floor, as the rest of the party is above you, you happen to hear a strange noise that wasn't there quite before.
I despise you.
Almost a squelch, if you will. A squishing.
Guys, there's something squishy down here.
Are you sure
Make
it's not
Mandy
your
poke
ass?
it. Ah.
No, to both of those.
You don't want to make Mandy poke it?
I highly doubt I can get her to poke it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you could use
Thank
persuasion.
you for the biddies there, Mandy. I love your hatred. It fuels my happiness.
I know.
Mandy, you should go poke it.
You know what, Nosh? How about you go poke it?
Why don't I?
I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
you
sorry.
should go poke it. It's the
I'm
smartest
sorry.
idea if you poke it because you're like closer than me, and you know I kind of have to walk down the stairs and get to
Mandy.
it.
Smells like pee.
Yeah, I smell like
I'm
pee.
sorry.
Can I
Piss
roll for
boy.
persuasion?
I think you need to go poke it.
I think it would be in the best interest, all our best interest, if you would go poke it instead because it saves me from pissing myself again. I'll admit it.
Well-
Yeah, I did. I peed myself a little bit. Don't want to do that again.
A little bit. You polished a spot on the floor, dude.
That's not the point. I don't want to pee myself again. You know, save the smell for everyone. I think you should probably go poke it because I don't want to walk by everybody and smell like pee.
Hey, Nosh, aren't you wearing a certain something?
I'm not lying. I smell like pee.
No, for the persuasion.
I know I'm
pool.
trying. I was trying for that at one point, and then we just kept talking, so I just kept talking.
If you're trying to persuade Mandy, I'm going to need both of you to roll a persuasion.
27.
Oh!
I really hate you.
Jesus.
Oof!
Yeah, there's no way my persuasion's gonna.
God, that plus 10, unless you get a nat 20.
Fucking
Yeah, I
plus 10.
I got
Holy
a plus
shit.
10,
Oh my
plus
god.
15 in intimidation.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This
that's...
boy reigns supreme.
Oh,
This could not have been
Mandy,
better.
you feel compelled to go poke the thing downstairs.
Might as fucking well.
And I have another dread.
I hate you.
I know.
Come on, Alex. Why not?
It's not gonna send me to a panic attack, is it?
Sending who into a panic attack? Me?
No, me. Is your fucking dread this what he made me do? Although I thought I played it off pretty well.
Mm-hmm. So, Mandy, you go downstairs and you see Tovar just simply sitting at the bottom of the stairwell. As
Emotional damage.
yes.
Accurate.
Overall, do you enter the main room on the second floor, or do you follow Mandy downstairs?
She rolled on that one, dude. I would stay away from her.
He's not wrong. I am sucking it up tonight.
Coverall has already seen what's downstairs, so he's gonna try to see what's upstairs.
Yeah.
But you didn't see the squishy.
Maybe he doesn't want to see the squishy.
Kinky.
Alright, so Kavral, you into the room. Mandy, you are downstairs with Tovar.
I'm poking the thing.
So,
So while
the
this is going
thing...
on, is Finrod and I just sit there watching this doll spin this fucking
Yeah, you
thing?
watched it spin it as you then watched Tovar yeet himself down the stairs. As you were all no closer to solving the mystery of this house. Yeah, Mandy, Tovar tells you that there's a squishy. As Finron Rage, you watch the doll finish playing the music box and then go still, no longer spinning itself or making laughter as the voice emanated from the walls.
I do like poking squishy things.
I want to light a candle and tell the doll encore.
Encore.
You light a candle.
I have
Alright.
a light, like a ball of light. That I need
He
to
does.
Like, throw.
He does have a ball of light,
Ow! Shoot! I just need my computer desk.
and that happens in game. He says, "I have a ball of light." As he kicks a chair, and he goes, "Fuck."
Damn, Harry.
Or nosh.
Just
It's like steel.
Nerd.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I want your ball of light anymore. I'll stick with my candle, thank you.
So
Come
you-
on, Rage. You
you
don't like the
tell-
balls?
Mandy, you're downstairs. Stop it. You tell the doll to do an encore, and nothing happens. But you can now see that all four of your breaths can be seen in this room. You, Nosh, Finrod, and Kavral.
We still have freezing temps down, right? As a note.
I want to start booing the doll.
I'm just gonna go along
I mean-
with it just because I hear him booing.
Yeah, you guys boo the doll as a group, I guess. Trying to peer pressure the doll to play again. As Mandy and Tovar, you hear them upstairs making this noise.
Those are really bad ghost impressions.
Boo!
Do we hear the squishy again?
I'll fucking do it again.
I was gonna say that. I'll fucking do it again.
You do hear the squishy, and it seems to be coming from the main room.
Well, I guess we'll go check it out. Since you gotta go poke it, put you in the front.
Fine.
And so you step through the door, Mandy, and it looks like the room that was investigated before. The metal at waist height and lower seems to be corroded or almost completely deteriorated. Everything else seems to be where it is. The dust is still settled on the cloths. But as you step into this room, you notice that the floor is cleaner than upstairs. Not by much, but enough that it's noticeable.
Can I yell up the stairs? Hey, Nosh, did you pee down here too?
I didn't think that much. It was just a little drizzle, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. It was just a little bit of pee, nothing crazy.
It may have seeped through the floor.
I don't know about all that. I think just a little, not even a puddle. It was mostly just on my pants. I didn't mean to.
There's a shiny spot on the floor. You are a liar.
I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying not to look at it.
Is he still wearing that necklace?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely doesn't come out like that. I might have peed a little bit.
I mean, so in my opinion, technically he wouldn't be lying because he can't technically see the floor right now.
But he knows
So
what he did.
Well, yeah, but like he doesn't know how bad.
I honestly don't think it's that bad.
He couldn't feel it running down his fucking leg.
I was about to
Maybe-
say,
maybe he-
you would definitely feel that running down your leg.
Maybe he thought his pants were more absorbent than they actually are.
So as that argument upstairs is happening, Mandy and Tovar, you hear the squishy noises once again from this room. The swishing and squelching all along the walls.
Oh, wall squishy. You gonna go poke it?
Oh, I'm gonna go poke it.
You hear me from upstairs? Knew it. Knew it.
Gonna go poke it.
Execute order
what-
66.
What would you like me to roll to poke the thing?
You can just say that you poke it.
Fine, I poke it.
What do you poke it with specifically?
The tip of my staff, because I don't want to touch it.
Just the
That's all
tip?
I need to know. So you poke it with the staff. You pick the far wall with Tovar just slightly behind you. And you poke the wall, and it seems like bricks.
Okay.
You could
The
do it
walls
again
are
and
talking.
investigate.
Okay. Wow, I suck tonight, guys. That was an 8 investigation.
So you go to investigate by poking different areas of the wall with the staff, and you don't really notice any difference. You know you heard the squishy noise from in here, but you're not finding anything squishy.
I would like to give her assistance.
Alright? So she can try again with advantage. You know the squishy is in here. You must find it.
Well, that's a 16.
Yeah, with that 16, you're able to find that it seems the spaces between the bricks where the mortar would be seems to be softer than what normal mortar should be. And as you poke it, it seems to reflex against your poking.
I'd like to yell up the stairs. Hey guys, the wall is squishy.
Those
Like
of you
the whole wall?
upstairs. Those of you upstairs, as she's yelling up to you, you hear her call for you. And as you go to listen, something else catches your ear. A bone-chilling whistle echoes from the space you're in, taking over the entirety of what you can hear. And so you don't hear what Mandy says afterwards, as your ears just begin to ring and the hair on the back of your neck stands straight up, as you feel chills run down your spine, as you feel as if you're being watched.
You guys heard all that, right? I'm not going crazy again.
Oh, well, you're crazy, but I heard it.
Okay, just making sure.
Definitely feel like I'm being stared at by something right now. Should we keep going upstairs and see if we find anything else different, or go back down with them?
Best to try to stay grouped up at this point.
Was
you
trying to
doing
say
over there,
something
Tovar?
to us.
Investigating the door.
You suck.
You suck.
What? You got a 10.
Okay, you got an 8.
I know, I'm rolling like dog crap today.
You investigate the door, Tovar, and you find that it is a door.
Oh, the door is door.
The door is made of door.
Fuck that door.
I would not.
Kick it.
Okay, roll the kick.
I did. 21.
You kick the door off its hinges, throwing the door open to the outside. You can see that the storm still rages on around the house.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be a door to the outside. I closed the door.
The door is gone. You cannot close the door. The door is now open.
Close the metaphorical door, like you do the motion, everything, like you're closing it.
Lock it.
Throw away the key.
Walks away.
Hey Tovar, what you doing over there? Just
Oh, you know, just lock the door. You know, it's fine.
normal things. Got it.
So I heard her say that it's squishy. I know
Yes.
they didn't. Like to investigate the squishy as well. It's a 19.
A 19, you say?
Yes.
You find that the space between the bricks is squishy. And you know, having been around brick buildings before, that that is incorrect. It is not supposed to be squishy. What do you poke it with, Tovar?
The axe.
You hear a little bit of sizzle from the axe when you touch it against the mortar. And as you pull it back, you see the part of the axe you touched it with seems to have holes in it that weren't quite there before.
What the fuck?
Dude, we talked about the fucking metal corroding.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot.
That's on par for Tovar.
Fair enough. So, as for us, we're just up here hearing that whistle, right?
Yep.
Can I roll anything to maybe know where we have to go next or do next?
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
23.
So with a 23, you look around and you try to follow it, going against the fear that is inside your heart as what has just befallen you for an instant. And you bring yourself just kind of, you walk around the room, trying to find what exactly is going on. And as you walk past this corner here, you feel the air become colder, as almost you're walking through a dense cold fog.
So it's colder over here.
Yes.
Can I investigate this corner more, or perception, or whatever?
Yes.
I do not.
What do you want? Which one?
You can go ahead and investigate again.
14.
With a 14, you investigate the corner further. You bring yourself closer, and you kind of just try to feel it out, try to understand why it's contained to one specific part. And as you're kind of just swinging your arms through it, a shape begins to take form.
Guys, the fuck is that?
Oh,
I'm gonna say I jump back,
What is that?
startled.
I wish to use my jetpack to jump back all the way back here. Just a
You
quick
are-
little thrust. Just.
You all launch yourselves back, and thanks to Nosh's light, it illuminates the shape of this creature that seems to be made of pure shadow, as it seems to be a hulking monstrosity. Something that is having trouble standing at its full height in this room, as it just seems to peel itself off the corner, and as it stares all of you down. The whistle echoes through once again as all four of you hear it as you stare at a darkened specter with yellow, glowing eyes, almost like the embers of a fire pit. Its body covered in what looks to be smoke and fog that emanates from a singular point in its chest that looks like a group of coals that have been fused together. And it just sits there, its body moving as if it's breathing, but you see no air moving. And the room is deadly quiet.
You said it's a monstrosity, yeah?
It's looks to be a monstrosity. It's not a monstrosity.
Okay,
It's not in the monstrosity category.
got it.
And so as that creature comes to fruition, you believe you found what people have been talking about. But Manti and Tovar, as you continue to poke and investigate the floor you're on, you see that the mortar begins to move and retreat towards the center of the room as it forms layer upon layer, as it seems to build up in thickness until it's just this large, amorphous mass.
Hey, Tovar. I don't like that.
Yeah.
As you see a large, 20
I'm sorry,
foot
Tovar, did you
wide
get old?
gray gray blob in the center of the room that seems to ebb and flow as almost as if it's waiting for you to do something.
Hmm.
I would like to yell. Hey guys, it seems Tovar's been aged to be an old man.
Not really.
okay.
We got a little problem up here.
Yeah, that's nice. We have something else up here.
There's a giant shadow creature up here.
There's
Can I
a
throw my
giant
ball-
blob creature down here.
Can I throw my
lovely.
ball of light at the creature up here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a standard ranged attack, please.
Standard range.
So if you have a ranged
Fastball
weapon, go
pitch it
ahead
at
and
its
roll it.
nuts.
I actually don't have a ranged weapon.
Well then roll me a d20 and add your proficiency and your dex modifier, please.
Dex modifier. Okay. D20. 17 plus 3 for the proficiency bonus. That's a 20.
Plus your dex.
It's a plus 0.
Okay. So with the dirty 20, you throw the ball of light at the monster, and it seems to scream when it comes close, and it kind of poofs and then disappears into the darkness that surrounds the room.
Did you guys see that? That did something.
Okay, so a
Looks
haze
like it
light.
doesn't like.
What if we try that maybe on what was going on downstairs? Should we go try it? Throw out the blob, or whatever they're talking about.
I mean, light banishing shadow kind of makes sense, but light banishing blob?
Well, yeah, in theory it doesn't make sense, but what if it's a weakness that they all share? Look at they're in a dark mansion.
As you are speaking about what to do about that blob, Tovar and Mandy, you see the blob begins to grow in size. And that you know you're going to have a moment to try and get around it and up the stairs as it continues to grow, filling the entire bottom floor.
Can I cast Frostbite on it?
You can definitely do so.
Okay, then I need a con save from it.
Okie dokie. Con save for the goo. What's your DC?
13?
It passes it, so it takes half damage.
Rude. 3 damage.
Alright. So you see it start to expand as the frostbite kind of creeps over one edge as the rest of its mash just kind of falls over the part that's been frozen. And if you want to try and make it up the stairs, I'm going to need dex saves from both of you.
You
Well,
wanna
that was a...
roll, lucky.
Oh my god.
Yes, I do actually want to use a lucky. Thank you for reminding me.
Fucking
Much
6.
better. Dirty
Kinda
20.
lucky.
Oh, that's another dread, Mandy. Thank you.
I used a lucky, damn it.
I know, but you still rolled a 1.
I know. I told you I'm rolling like dog shit today.
So, Mandy, so Salty, did you want to use a lucky or did you want to use a fate point?
I don't know. Is there a difference between the two?
No, both the same thing. Just one is an ability that Mandy and Finrod have. One is points that you have to earn back.
How many are we sitting at right now?
7
6?
because of the nat 20
7?
that Nosh rolled earlier in the session.
I mean, you might as...
Do it.
What were you gonna say, Mandy?
I was gonna say you might as well do it.
Do what? A fate point?
Use a fate point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Higher. Higher.
It's 13.
Alright. So, Mandy, you quickly and easily make it around the ooze and up onto the staircase as you see Tovar gets entrapped by tendrils that come out that are grabbing at his legs, slowing him down. You will take 10 acid damage, Tovar, but you will make it to the staircase.
Motherfucker.
So you both are now at the staircase linking the 2 floors together as the ooze has now covered the entire bottom floor. As you can see, its tendrils are coming up the stairs and are reaching for the 2 of you, but you are outside of its reach. And you
Well,
come up to see
yes.
your four compatriots and the ball of light thrown into the corner as their eyes are darting around looking for something.
What are you guys looking at? It?
You seem to
So
have gotten rid
we,
of the shadow.
yeah, but where'd it go?
That's what we'd like to know.
Well, we can't go downstairs, guys.
What did Tovar do downstairs?
Tovar didn't do shit.
We
Look,
found
I'm
a
just
blob
assuming. Found a
that
blob?
sizzled everything. The squishy was a blob.
So we got two things to worry about right now?
Yes.
Apparently so.
Is there any other way out?
I mean,
do the stairs go up higher? Do they? How many
So-
stories is this house?
It looks like it's only two, but the spiral staircase does go up to a essentially a sitting floor. As you look up the spiral staircase, you could see that it goes up to the fourth floor, but the rest of the floors of the house do not.
So should we go up?
I mean, that's the only thing we can do.
Onwards and upwards.
As Tovar says that, you start to see the tendrils of the gray ooze stretching up the staircase, reaching closer for you.
Hit it
I
with
would
a
like
nice
to-
ball again.
Still touch it.
Alright, roll the hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You hit it.
13. Great. 7 damage. Everybody run.
Can I grab my ball of light?
No, leave it.
As he runs through darkness, just grabbing onto somebody, I would hope.
I mean,
Oh. You know what I forgot? Nosh.
Listening.
Add goggles of night to your inventory. Gonna
Okay.
take them off and hand them to Nosh.
Sounds like a plan.
Nosh, you now have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Yay.
As you guys, as you all enter the stairway, running from the ooze that is now creeping up the stairs, lightning and thunder continue to crash as rain continues to pour down outside. As the ooze continues to creep up slowly, trying to encompass this floor. Who is the last one through the door and into the stairway?
Probably me, because I wanted to take a shot at it with a flame arrow.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll to hit the ooze with your flame arrow.
Dirty 20.
That is a hit.
Nine damage.
Alright. You
Oh,
see
and then
that
flame part?
should be
1d6? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, 1d10.
Yeah, that one.
Extra 7.
Very nice. So the flame seems to singe it, but the ooze just seems to keep going as it continues to reach ever further into the room. But as you cross the threshold of the door, you feel the cold sap coming through again. As the shadows form behind you as you run through the door towards the stairs.
Do I have a torch? Do I have torches?
Should.
I do have a torch. I would like to light a torch. Kind of put it in his face.
Alright, give me a dex check since you're trying to do it very quickly.
11.
So you're able to get the torch out, but as you're trying to run, you're trying to light it, and you can't seem to get it as you're running up the stairs. You will light it once you're on the 3rd floor.
Okay. It is over here.
Yep, it is down here at the rest of them. You all begin to hear that squelching noise again, but it becomes quieter instead of louder over time. You're not entirely sure why, but that's the noise that echoes up the stairway that you're sitting on. But as you all look down the stairs, you see this hulking shape of a shadow walking up them. Well, walking is a strong word. As it continues to go up the stairs, you start to feel your heart thump inside your chest, the air becoming much colder as you stare at the cold embers of this creature's eyes.
Do I have the
Alright.
torch lit by now?
Yes.
Just kind of jab at it with the torch.
It seems to step away from you as you jab the torch at it, not being fully dispersed like before, but definitely keeping its distance, almost holding its hand up to shield its eyes.
I want to cast light and attach it to my feet.
Okay. You now have a light orb attached to your feet.
Just so that kind of stays away for a bit.
Yeah, you see between your light and the torch that it seems to be kept at bay, but unfortunately you see that there's only one way, and that's up. And Totvar, as you reach the 4th floor, as the rest of the party backs up with you, you find yourself on a loft of sorts, with 4 windows in each direction, overlooking the town of Broken Earth, as you see the rain and thunder coming down still around the house that you sit in. The windows are big enough that you could easily jump out of them if you so wished, but you know that you're at least 40 feet up off the ground.
Perception or investigation to see if there's like something to safely get down.
That would be investigation.
It's a dirty 20.
So you investigate, and you don't see anything that you could use to help you get down. You see that the roofs are to your north and your west. The roof of the building. And that is, from the window you're in, about a 15-foot drop instead of a 40 to the ground below.
That would be much nicer.
But you see that they are also slick with moss and rain.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna have to try and go out the window.
All right. Who has the lowest health?
Probably you.
Well, I'm not gonna polymorph myself.
Can I fly still?
Yeah. You'd have to get outside, but yes.
Oh, just the rain and jetpack thing.
It may be difficult, but it's not impossible.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I can polymorph 2 people. And then I can wild shape. So I can get 3 of us down safely.
I have slow fall, so
Well, I can also carry you.
I don't have like anything.
Okay,
Although-
so I will polymorph
Did I carry
Nosh.
overall or no? DM.
Hmm?
Can I carry overall or no?
Oh, Kavral is a dense cannonball of dwarf. You could probably carry him down the short distance to the roof, but to carry him from the window to the ground, you both wouldn't get severely hurt. You probably would get hurt a little bit, but it's not like if you both free fell 40 feet.
But I can carry Nosh and Finrod, yeah?
Yeah, one or the other, not both.
Oh, yeah. So...
Wait, so if you carry Nosh, I can
Yeah.
polymorph Coverall and Tovar.
Yeah, and then Finrod said that he has slow falling.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And then
I should be good with getting out.
As you're all looking at each other, trying to find a plan, looking at the windows, looking at the roof, and then looking at the cobblestones below, trying to figure out what is your best approach. The thunder and lightning crash once again outside. As you look back at your torch rage and you see that it has been extinguished. A sound crosses your ears as you realize that it is much closer than you would want.
I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Not you, Salty. You were with me. Did you guys try the spirit box?
If you say try the spirit box, meaning the music box that I had, yes, it did not work. Actually,
No.
it was kind of cool. I just didn't get an encore.
Did you try talking to it? The spoopy thing.
I did not.
Should we, perchance, try to talk to it?
Sure, why not? Let me try to talk to the spirit. I'm closest to it, yeah?
Yeah.
Technically, we don't even know if it's a spirit.
Well, the shadow thing.
So what do you say to it?
Boo, bitch.
What do you want with us? Come again? Okay, I did not understand a single fucking word. I heard I want and then I got nothing after that.
Redemption.
Redemption? Redemption for what? Redemption for what? Can I get some subtitles?
He's basically telling you he wants redemption for creation he did not control. Unwilling creation. Pain never ending. Agony constant.
You want us to end your existence?
Bring the psycho?
Break the
Break
cycle.
the cycle.
Break the cycle?
Break
Okay, yeah,
cycle.
see. I'm so fucking bad at this shit. Mandy, you talk to him.
How do I do that?
The
Use
music box?
On what?
You see that he simply points down the stairs towards the second floor where the party was before, where you heard Rage, Finrod, Nosh, and Kovral dealing with what they considered a music box. One that did not open, that was cold to the touch and had a simple rotary lever on it. And he simply points down the stairs towards it.
I'll run and go get the box.
As you run down the stairs towards the room where the box was and you pass through it, you pass through it almost if you would run through fog. Your body going easily through it as it expands and then reforms. And as you get down to the second floor, as the rest of you stare down this shadow that stands in the stairway, Rage, you enter the room and you see that the doll and the box are gone.
Where's the box?
You remember that you put it down on top of the chest with the doll, but when you came back down, it is no longer there.
Okay, do I need,
Investigation, please.
Investigation?
Or perception,
Okay.
whichever one you would like to use first.
investigation? That was a bad idea.
That good, huh? Oof.
It was a 9.
I mean, it's better than my rolls tonight, so.
True.
So as you look around furiously trying to find the box or the doll or both, you look under the cloths, inside the chest and everywhere else, and you just can't seem to find it. But you hear its laughter, mocking you from somewhere in the room.
All right, can I roll perception now?
Sure.
Um,
Go ahead.
can I go downstairs and help him?
You can definitely try.
Okay. Um,
You want to assist on it, or do you want to roll it as well? Oh,
yeah, I was like, I can roll as well. It's a 22.
I got
Or
another
my
9,
first
so
option.
she's got it.
So Mandy, you start looking around and you see that there is tracks of something being moved in the far corner by the stairway. And as you look a little bit closer, you see that one of the nightstands has been moved, and same with the cloth, as the dust has been disturbed.
Okay. I would like to go over and look at it. Do I need an investigation?
No, you simply go over to the nightstand, and you see that there's a cloth over it with strange track marks through the dust going underneath the cloth. And the cloth has been moved as it's not centered on the nightstand like it usually was before. So what would you like to do?
I mean, would I like to move the cloth and look underneath it? No. Am I going to? Yes.
You go to pull the cloth up. And as you pull it up, you gingerly, just ever so slightly, I see there's nothing there. Nothing underneath the nightstand. But the tracks through the dust still seem disturbed. You pull your head back away from the nightstand, and you find yourself face to face with the doll, holding a large knife.
Hi, Chucky. How are you?
You see the music box is sitting on the nightstand behind it as you're just stuck staring at this doll as it then launches itself at you. Give me a dex save.
I don't want to.
Rage, you see the doll appear on the nightstand and launch itself at Mandy.
That was better than some of my rolls. A 13.
As it launches itself at you, you try to get out of the way as best you can, and you see the knife come past you and it cuts you on the leg. Not deeply, but enough that you feel it.
How much damage do I take?
2.
I would like to kick the doll.
Roll me athletics.
Little shit. Oh my god. That's a 3.
Would you like to use a fate point or a lucky?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
Oh look, a 15.
It crit fails, and so you go to kick it, and you kick it across the room with some serious force as you hear it thump against the wall and fall over here. Rage, you see the doll fly across the room, still holding the knife as it falls against the floor in a puff of dust.
The little shit stabbed me.
Rage, are you with us?
I am now. Sorry.
All right, it's all right. So,
Something that had to happen. Anyways, go ahead.
So basically, Mandy went to look underneath the nightstand, saw there was nothing. She looked up, and there was a doll, the doll with the knife, staring at her. It jumped at her, it cut her, she kicked it across the room, and that's what this little symbol is here. And so you saw all that happen in real time.
Okay, so the doll's still over here.
Yes.
Go stab
I
it.
want to shoot it with my Terror's Rain.
That
All
works
right.
too.
Roll the hit at disadvantage because it is small. It's actually technically it's tiny, but you know, point standing.
Sure. Oh.
Still
I mean,
at the
17,
17. Still at the
but-
17. You hit it, but yeah, I see that nat 20. I
Nat
see
20.
it. So with that 17, you still hit it, and as the doll stands up, and it's getting ready to launch itself back at Mandy as she's gone around the staircase, you just pull out your Barrett, line up your shot on this little doll as it's getting ready to lunge, and you fire, and you just puff it into smoke.
Good.
So
Little shit.
I have something for that.
What you got?
If it'll play.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Oh, God.
You know what? You know what, Salty? You don't get to talk. You're not here. The little shit stabbed me.
And so,
It
Mandy, as
deserved
you
it.
see the doll just get poofed into porcelain dust and stuffing, you see
He
that
says
the
Jesus
music-
fucking overkill Christ, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's been kicking in fucking doors all night. Okay.
You mean the entire campaign.
Yeah, that too.
Also, Logie, fuck you.
Mandy, you see the music box left over from the doll is now on the nightstand within arm's reach.
I would like to pick it up.
You pick it up, and you feel that it is cold to the touch.
Play it.
I'm going to. I was gonna investigate it.
Oh, okay, you can do that too. Probably a better
That's
idea.
also an option.
Yeah, weird. It's a
Weird, right?
14.
You investigate and you see that it seemed to be a box with no real openings or no real seals on it that you can see, but it has the handle, but you can't see anything else. It looks like a completely sealed box, but you can't
Don't
seem
mind
to
me,
put your
Mandy.
finger on what the material is.
Can I break it?
You can try.
I would
How
like
do you
to
wanna try and break it?
Do you want to try to play it first before you break it?
Well, we've already played it, right?
I mean, maybe it needs to be played more. Now that the doll's dead, maybe play it. I mean, I'm just saying you can play it now, and if that doesn't work, then break it. But if you break it and we should have played it, then we're kind of SOL at that point.
Fine. You're not wrong. I would like to play the music box.
You play it. The creepy melody reaching out to the house. and it seems to just echo throughout as you're waiting for something to happen. Something that never does. And you just hear a howl from the Shadow Fiend, the monster on
A
the staircase.
dinosaur?
As those who are on the
Clever girl.
staircase see it, grasp its head, and start to pull at the fibers of what it is made of, as the tune reaches up the staircase and reaches Finrod, Kavral, Nosh, and Tovar as well. You see the specter react very negatively to the sounds.
I told you we should have broke it.
The thing said use the box, okay?
It didn't say use it.
I thought it said use the box.
I would like to take the box over to our beautiful Goliath barbarian with the best and highest strength that any character can possess and have him axe the box.
I was going to suggest you just hold it up and let me shoot it. But that could end
Okay.
terribly, so this is probably a better idea.
I was about to say, can we just let the Goliath barbarian break something that we actually want broken this time?
I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. What do you mean actually want broken? I just obliterated a doll. What do you think it's going to do to that box?
I want him to feel useful. You know,
So,
besides just breaking doors.
So do you go up the stairs? Do you bring them down to you? What do you do?
What do you think? Should we just bring them all down here?
I mean, I already told you what I thought. I wanted to shoot the box. This is all on you. Don't bring me into your fucking little game here.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell up at Dum Dum
Alright.
and tell him to get down here.
That's rude. That's a 19 to hit the box.
Dum.
Alright, you all hear Mandy call down Tovar, and you all assume that you can also go down to the room. As Tovar, you enter it, and she presents you the box on the floor and simply asks you to hit it with the axe.
Yep. 19 to hit.
You hit the box real good-like. And you hit the box, and the box goes into the floor a little bit. And when you pick up your axe, you see that the box is stuck to the blade.
Can I shoot it now?
Yeah, go for it.
16 to hit it up against the wall.
Alright?
Or he could just do whatever the fuck he wants?
I'm not gonna let you shoot the fucking box that's attached to my axe.
I mean, your axe is already fucked from it touching the acid thing.
It has
Corrosion
a couple
shit.
holes added to it. It's more
It'll just have
aerodynamic now.
one more hole. It'll have one more hole.
More aerodynamic now.
So as Rage,
if you let me get the angle right, it'll whistle when you bring it down from now on.
As you're prepping your rifle, as you were just let me shoot the fucking thing. As Tovar just takes the axe and swings it against the wall, you swing it with enough force to knock it off, and the box falls to the ground with a silent thump. And Mandy, you look at the floor, and you see that in the floor is a square imprint, as well as in the axe blade.
Interesting.
Tovar,
You
you,
know what I
look
would-
at your axe, and you see that there's a square imprint in the center of the axe. Like there is now a divot between the blades.
Sorry, Tovar. I'll buy you a new axe.
Now I don't know if I want to shoot it. It might just ricochet.
I am gonna do an Arcana check on it. Oh, with a 10.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. I mean, that was
So Mandy's doing an Arcana. Anyone else want to try anything?
I'm just gonna pick it up and play it over and over and over and over and over and over again until my arm hurts.
So you
So-
play it again, and you see the shadow behind you again let out a pained howl as again it's pulling and grasping its head, almost trying to claw off its ears.
I mean, we are trying to make it not exist anymore, right?
Not necessarily. We were trying to help it.
Yeah. Which is why I was gonna say, why would you go to play it again?
Because obviously it can't be broken if it has a square divot in your axe now.
Or we just don't know how to break it yet.
I mean, that could be it too.
Well, if you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
play
keep
it
playing it.
backwards.
Can we ask the thing if it knows the way? The shadow?
You ask it, and it responds, but it's nothing of use. It's still very cryptic. It would essentially respond in the terms of destroy, destroy, destroy.
What if we played it backwards?
It's a music box. You can't play it backwards.
You break it.
I have a thought.
Mm-hmm.
What if we throw it into the blob downstairs?
Ooh, is the box made of metal?
Roll an investigation.
14.
So you take a look, and you see that beneath the thin wooden casing that was around it, that now has a large chunk cut out of it, you can see that inside is a what looks to be solid metal casing. And it seems to have weird letters or symbols drawn onto it.
I want to hand it to Mandy and say, throw it to the blob.
What are the symbols?
Would you like to investigate before I toss it out, Tovar?
Yes. I don't know fucking shit.
You don't recognize. You again believe someone has come in and vandalized this music box. Between you and Mandy sharing the brain cell, you can figure out that you can pull off the wooden casing with Tovar's strength, but you both cannot make out the symbols that are drawn onto the metal casing underneath.
Does anyone want to check these symbols? Because clearly I'm too tired for this.
And I clearly don't know shit. Oh.
I mean, I can roll investigation again.
Can I roll perception?
So perception would tell you that there are symbols. Investigation would tell you that the symbols are of a strange design. It seems like you would probably have to use Arcana or Nature to try and figure out what these things are. Or Religion as well.
I have a +3 in all of those.
I have a +1 in all of them.
I have
I'll
a
try
+3
religion.
in religion, a +3 in nature, and a +6 in arcana.
I have a -1.
13.
I have a +0 in all of it.
But what I do have is a weapon that does double damage on objects and constructs.
Let's do
Apparently,
another
I now
arcana
have,
with a 14. For fuck's sake.
Apparently, I have Mandy's dice rolls now.
Hey, twinsies!
So, Nosh, Mandy,
Yeah,
and
I wish
Tovar,
I would have gotten a roll of 14. That would have been great.
you
No,
all,
I got an 8.
after investigating it and using your arcanic brains, realize that this is probably some kind of seal that is drawn into it. Rage, you at least get that it is a sealing spell of some kind, as that's what you feel off of it. But the other three definitely get the idea that this is a very strong sealing spell. That it is meant to be a ward to protect the object from breaking for some reason. And then with Finrod, with your religion check, as you're looking it over, you seem to tie this back to other symbols you've seen in other texts through your time as being a monk. They speak about essentially demonology, about the transmutation of souls, of energy between the different planes. And so the conclusion you all come up with is that, Finrod, you believe that this shadow form is a captured soul that has been attached to this building, attached to this object. For whatever reason, its creator, now long dead, now long past, can no longer release it or use it to its ability. So now it just sits and waits, unable to do anything besides defend itself or to protect the object that tethers it here. The rest of you with the Arcana realize that it is sealed and it is warded, and that if you wished for it to be destroyed, you have to remove those wards.
No.
Well, it's not my specialty.
Hey, can I use Dispel Magic on it?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it.
Very good. Roll
What does
me.
it do?
Roll me a. It's a. Does it have? Do you have to roll a die much like with counter spells, or just? Does it just dispel? What's the description?
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Alright. You can cast it at 4th level if you wish. Or you can try and give me a D20 plus, what is it? Use spellcasting ability. So you would give me a D20 plus 2 to beat the DC.
Okay. Well, that's a 17, sir.
So, with the 17...
Hey, look, guys, I rolled good.
Yay.
She did roll good. With the 17, you see Mandy hold up the cube and put some kind of magic into it, and you start to see the seals, the lettering, start to fade away. Tovar, you're afraid because you're seeing the spaghetti graffiti run away, and you don't understand what it means.
You know, I probably should have asked why this thing was tethered here before I did this, but YOLO!
You believe now that the wards have been removed and it would be vulnerable to damage, but you're still not sure what material this is made of. You know that it is a metal, but you're not sure what you have can damage it.
Do you want to throw it to the blob, guys?
We do have the poker. And Coverall does have the pick.
Hey.
Overall, do you want to pick it?
We'll give it a shot.
Alright. I put it on the ground so Coverall can pick it.
All right. Coverall, I will need you to roll an attack roll with your pick, please.
Come on, Coverall. You got these. You can do it.
Is a 17 to hit.
All right. So you hit it, and you feel a weird sensation in your body. Being a paladin and being connected to the celestial plane through your deity and your oath, you feel a strange negative energy inside this cube. And so with your first hit, you do land and you do damage where you start to see the outside of it crack. But you feel like you're going to have to put all of your energy, all of your power that you have at your disposal into it, because you feel like you could possibly exorcise whatever is here.
Exorcise the demon.
Almost as if you just happen to be the right tool for the job.
Thank you, Salty.
And that
Wait, what's the
means-
language?
There was no language on it. It was archaic
The
writing.
symbols. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that was celestial, I actually have that as language.
So Kavral, I'm gonna need you to roll me a emphasis roll.
2 net 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fuck! It just bounced out of the bowl.
It ran away.
It tried to. Okay, I got a 14 and a 15.
With the 15, you all see energy begin to flow into Kavral as he almost seems to glow, seeming to put all of his effort behind this next swing. The shadow monster itself seems to have pulled itself away from the room and hides in the stairwell as the light begins to burn it. You see him swing down with all his might as you see a lightning bolt bust through the roof into the pick and down into the cube, shattering the metal casing as you hear a scream as the spirit is released from inside of it, being vaporized by the energy and the light being put in by Kavral's magic. And when the light fades, blinding all of you for a moment, you see that the sun is coming through the windows. You see the hole in the ceiling is still present, but you see that the cube has now been flowered open, almost like petals, as the inner mechanisms have been shattered and melted from the energy put forth by Kavral. You all stand to hear a silence. No thunder, no lightning, no rain. And you all turn to see, in the dark corner of the room, stands the shadowy figure, no longer large and imposing as he once was, but now taking the shape of a almost normal looking humanoid to the shape of a dragonborn. And he looks to you as the cold yellow ember eyes take their place in the normal positions of one of his race. And you see him almost crack a smile. And as he begins to fade, you hear that sound once more as it fades out. As the shadowy figure dissipates into the light that now enters through the windows. And you now stand in silence.
Well, I could use a drink after that.
What about the blob?
Oh.
You just broke his heart. We could. Now hear me out. We could just go down the spiral staircase and out the front.
I'm okay with that.
And just fuck the blob. The blob can just stay in that room forever.
So you all go down the spiral staircase and simply exit out the front door, grabbing BFG as you go. And as you exit back onto the street outside of the building, you look back and you see that the spaces between the bricks that made up the outside are all missing, as if the mortar itself has disappeared. And the bricks begin to tumble and fall. As you step out through the front door that you came in through, a few creaking noises from the foundation, as well as you simply making your way outside. With a solid thump, the door shuts behind you, almost on its own volition, as the building begins to collapse in on itself into a pile of rubble and dust. And you all stare back at it in disbelief, not quite understanding what has occurred, but you feel as if you've done something right. And as you
With
all
all
begin
of
to
my bad rolls.
as you all begin to walk back towards the tavern, now having spent what seems to be a few hours of your day dealing with this situation, that the need to recuperate and pull yourself back together before moving towards the Knoll Spire to deal with the monster that you had set out to deal with, you all seem to hear just the faint melody one last time. It fades out of your ears, it fades out of your mind as you walk away from the building. The collapse looking relatively normal, and that those that were around it seem unbothered by the fact of the matter. And you find yourself now back where you started the morning, sitting at a kitchen table in the bottom floor of the tavern, not speaking, as you simply try to eat and not think about what just occurred. And
Can I?
What you got? Go for it.
I would like to just reach over and slap the back of Finrod's head.
With a solid, you smack the back of Finrod's head.
Damn.
What was that for?
It's your fault we were in there.
I had two choices. Everyone picked that.
Could have just not told us.
As you all sit there eating and recuperating. A door slams shut as you see someone come through the front door of the tavern, quickly apologizing as the wind caught the door on their way in.
And we all jumped.
Nosh peed himself a little bit again.
The sound of thunder cracks through the tavern as a storm has rolled through once more across broken earth. The harvest rains coming with the August dawn as they begin to soak the grounds and hope for a plentiful harvest. And you sit in the tavern, all of these sounds becoming triggers and reminders of what you have dealt with. And so you sit solemnly and eat. Do any of you say anything else?
Man, my character's gonna have PTSD with the storms.
Mom's gonna hear chuckling for the next year.
Fuck it, I'm going back to bed.
Simply look over at Nosh. Like, you should probably go wash up, bud.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
You all disperse for the night. Nosh going to clean himself, Rage going back to bed. The rest of you either eating or drinking the trauma away, as you hope to not go back to another haunted building in your lifetime. Says
I'll fucking do it again.
So says the hopeful dungeon master, the hopeful narrator, watching the antics of this party, knowing full well that they definitely will go into another haunted house. And that is where we end our session for tonight.
Yeah, stop putting things in front of me. I'm going to poke them.
I mean, this time was like some persuading.
Yeah, I persuaded the fuck out of you.
There was a little bit of persuasion. Hi, KK. So, with that, we find ourselves at the end of the session once again. And so, we'll do a quick breakdown from all of our players of favorite moments and things that they cherished from this situation. And so, we'll start with Finrod.
You know, I kind of enjoyed holding the doll for a bit and bringing it over to Rage with the music box and watching the doll just magically play it.
Yeah, we were trying to make that shit creepy as fuck. Not gonna lie.
Well, it definitely worked.
I also liked how you were just saying BFG was lifting weights. It got my brain really thinking at the start of the campaign. Today I was just like, wait, huh? How's he doing that?
I mean, the moment he said that, I just imagined freaking Tovar and BFG on like a fucking Raw P training montage.
Yeah, basically.
Got like a little like weighted sled that fucking BFG like pulls and shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a P90X commercial.
Yeah.
He wraps his tail around a bar and does curl ups.
No, this Tovar we're talking about is totally shake weight.
Oh god, that's terrifying to think of. That's worse than everything else. Alright, Coverall. Favorite moments, sir?
I'd probably have to say when Mandy frickin' yeet hunted the frickin' hall across the room because it crit failed.
Hey, that little bitch stabbed me. It deserved it.
It did stab you.
I stabbed him harder.
Yay. She kicked it across the room and then Ray just shot it with a 50 cal.
Yeah, well, hole. The slow realization that the wall was not entirely a wall was pretty great too. Mandy.
Oh my god. My rolls tonight were terrible.
Low rolls during these kinds of sessions make my life so much more fun.
Yeah.
And
How
then
many dread points did I give you?
you gave me 2 dreads tonight.
Yeah.
So with
Sorry,
that,
guys.
Mandy, favorite moments.
Smacking Tovar on the ass through the door. Also, just making everybody pause at the top of the tower and going, did any of you try to talk to it?
I was getting ready to yeet myself out the window.
I mean, I was getting ready to polymorph you, so.
Imagine being in an action movie. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mandy, go ahead.
I was gonna polymorph you and Coverall into, like, birds, and then just have, Rage carry Finny. Or Nosh.
Nosh.
Yeah, that one.
Fair.
Other favorite moments, Mandy?
Yeah, no, it was a bunch of I hate you.
Good. Nosh, your favorite moments, sir?
Either pissing myself or convincing Mandy while I had pee on myself to go down and touch the block and hit a 27. I'm like, bro, they couldn't have worked more perfectly and yet be more embarrassed. Like, imagine being persuaded like that while someone has piss on their pants.
Just talk about embarrassing. You're now the one being embarrassed.
Right. And
you know, that honestly, that probably helps, because Lord knows I don't want to be around someone who's just peed themselves. So.
Exactly.
I mean, that's also a fair statement.
True that. But yeah, that's all I had.
All right, Mr. Rage.
Yeah, like Benrod said, I liked trying to make things more creepy with the doll and the music box. I was just sitting over here laughing at that, giggling at it. And then, how the fuck did you have something for it, though? That's what I want to know.
What do you mean?
Well, because, like, you know, we had the music box playing a certain tune or whatever, and then I just had the doll play it, and then you had something for that, and I was blown away by it.
Because I kind of knew what you were planning. And so I was like, oh, look, I'm just going to quick yoink exactly what I wanted, and then just it happened to fall into place.
Yeah, I was a little amazed that you had a whole different tune ready for it.
Theatrics.
Also completely obliterating the porcelain doll because I fucking hate those things. That was a personal win for me.
I feel like that is 100% fair, honestly.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime I've ever gone into like a haunted house or anything like that, and there's a porcelain doll, I'm walking away.
I told Mandy to fucking cast Fireball on it.
Fucking terrible.
I didn't ask how small the room
Fireball,
was.
you dork.
I know you don't have it. That's why I said it.
I didn't ask how small the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Yeah, then I guess
splash damage.
splash tip. I went to light the room on fire. Okay, we're in the room. No. The room. The whole room.
Everything. The entire situation.
And then, yeah, my last one, I guess, was Tovar touching the wall with his axe, turning his axe into Swiss cheese. That was funny to me.
Yeah, just getting a few holes in the tip of whatever the hell he poked it with, and just like, uh-oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you should
How
probably get
about we
that
don't
thing
do that
fixed.
again? Whoops.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I got.
pretty much what I was gonna say. That I wanted to have Thurlby fucking see if he can repair.
Reparo.
Yeah, that's something he can definitely look into. And then, Mr. Tovar, your favorite moments.
The fucking
Animal handling.
working out. That fuck you. All right. Um.
When and where,
the,
baby?
the workout scene was pretty funny to hear described. But yeah, the kicking the door fucking flinging open because our DM's an asshole. And then falling down the stairs was pretty funny. But yeah, it was overall a pretty good session. I like the spooky houses. So there were always a lot of memorable moments that come from them.
Oh my god, do you need to go take a nap?
I've been chasing 2 kids all day. Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Well, and we went to the zoo, so
Oh, yeah.
Did you go to Larry?
Zoo Tampa, yes.
It's always gonna be called Larry.
Yeah. But yeah, we went to Lowry Park. They got the Zubu thing going on, or Creatures of the Night now. So they actually had scare houses there. I didn't know that they would.
Did they really?
They have, well, like one actual
Oh.
scare house, and then they're like two or three other areas that kind of just like you walk through and there's like scarers there, but they don't really jump out that much.
Hi, Carson.
I'm not writing this down or anything.
Yeah, we had a good session. We're doing our little bit of breakdown before
Carson.
we all roll out of here.
My sexy woman.
Yeah, I'm glad you all had fun. This was more of an impromptu thing, so I was like, oh, let's see what the dice say it's gonna be. Rumors being spread, and it just happened to be a haunted house, and I was like, cool, we can make this fun and or weird like we did the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, Logan
Happy
at
I
one
went for that
point. Logan at one point was like, yeah, invisible spiders.
Feel them crawling on you.
At which point I was like, fuck you.
Invisible spooters. No.
Mandy, do you get bothered by the little tiny cute jumping spiders too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a story about that, actually.
Oh, God.
You guys want to hear it?
Ye lords.
So, you know, I don't know if I've told all of you, but like my washer and dryer is outside my back door. So like outside.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a night where Steven asked me to go grab the laundry. So I went outside and I looked down and there was one of those little jumping spiders on the ground running around, and I screeched. Like, straight up screeched. And he comes running out, and he's like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, I ran in the house. I was like, I'm good, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need you to go get the laundry because I can't go out there. There's a spider out there. So he laughed at me and then went out and grabbed the laundry for me. But yes, I screeched in such a way that it concerned my boyfriend that I had actually hurt myself.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, but I enjoyed this little impromptu thing. I think this was a lot of fun for everyone involved. Got to use a little bit of sound effects, got to get inside your heads, make you do smart things and figure things out. Always fun watching you guys work through puzzles together and mysteries.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all I have for the night. So we're going to see about who we can go and jump off to. I see that we have the Stealth and the Travis.
I'm gonna go jump to Travis.
All right. So then we will also jump to the Travis to go do the raid, do the thing. And so...
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna take KK over to one of her favorite people.
Nice. Do it. Yeah, but thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining. As always, we have our D&D on Fridays and Saturdays at 9 p.m. both nights. If you missed the session, it's not a problem. We have the archive up at the YouTube channel with the same name. And of course, if you haven't given a follow to these lovely people here with us tonight, what the hell is wrong with you? Go ahead and do it. And as I've always told you, have yourself a day, have yourself a night. Make sure you take care of yourself. And of course, we'll see you all next time. Not... What do you mean, not you, though, KK? Don't do what? Don't... Alright, no. Specifically go and follow KK if you haven't already. Do that just to spite her. Because it's funny to me. So says the Dungeon Father. But with that, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. We're going to leave you with some music on our way out. And everybody say goodnight.
Night.
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 Man.